So I have a cool boat life tip. If I had to give myself this information or someone else, although I feel like this information comes like after a few years of like owning a boat and like becoming more seaworthy, because I don't know if you can really apply this so much in the beginning. I mean, I guess you could. Uh, yeah, I guess you could. I mean, it just depends. But one thing I would recommend is getting a nice underwater camera, but like a wire camera, so the data goes straight to like a monitor, and then having like a monitor inside your boat. And if you're in clear waters, use it to find anchor chain and anchors that might be missing, like treasure, that have broken off of boats and stuff like that. So if you are, taking a little 40-mile sail to the next inlet or whatever, you can make it like a little fun treasure hunting excursion. And of course, I think that one of the first persons that I remember mentioning the underwater camera to me was, well, I mean, everyone knows about underwater cameras, but as far as like, well, not everyone, but as far as like, straight line to your monitor and having like a nice screen where you can like really see what's under there in some clear waters, was a guy named Mike, Bahama Mike. Michael the Archangel, right? So, Bahama Mike, someone up in West Palm Beach, he had told me how he had a nice underwater camera, and he was from the Bahamas, so that's why we call him Bahama Mike. But that's a cool idea. I would give someone out there, if they were thinking about getting a boat and doing some traveling, I think that would be a really cool, useful tool when it comes to finding anchor, finding chain, and anything else really. It makes you, you're out there, you're floating along, you're doing your thing. How much more epic to have maybe your passenger or someone coming along like has like a little screen, y'all could take turns like kind of monitoring the screen, but you would want a really good setup so that you could actually see, and you would obviously want a camera that you would, you know, mount whenever you're viewing, and of course bring it out of the water when you're not using it. Obviously, anyone that knows about barnacle growth would know that. But yeah, so that's a cool boat life tip that could be profitable. If you find really good chain, a lot of chain will go for like $7 a foot, and some anchors are $500. $600-$700, and of course you're not going to sell them at full price. Like, you're going to bless the areas that you're at, in my opinion. So easier to sell, faster to sell, and you're providing value. Like, a lot of that stuff would not be found if you don't find it. Like, you'd be surprised how much stuff is on the bottom of the ocean, and you're resurrecting product. So it's cool to provide that to the community. And so anyways, God bless America.